What is up, guys? Slammer here, coming at you with another Littlewargame video, and I have a few announcements to make in this video. The first is that I'm going to be really dedicating to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be making, I'm going to be releasing a video every Friday, at the least, gameplay or replay analysis. And in addition to that, I'm going to be doing, oh, I made a mistake here. Whoa!
As you wish, sir.
Misclicked. That hurts a bit, doesn't it? I was gonna say, yeah, we're gonna be doing gameplays or replay every single Friday. In addition to, I'm gonna be doing maybe some tutorial videos along the way. So that's really neat. Should be fun. In addition to, whoa, yeah, okay. In addition to that, I'm gonna be looking for replays to cast, because I know I've done a ton of games that are just my own play, so I want to get someone else's games on the channel. So if you've got a good you've got an awesome Littlewargame game that you really want the world to see, then go ahead. I have an email address set up. It's slammer4@gmail.com. You can go ahead and send the emails to there, and I will check them out and put them on the YouTube channel. So it should be cool. That's remember, slammer4@gmail.com. Should be pretty easy to remember. So we're playing Yummy Blah Blah on whatever this map is called.
As you wish, sire.
Paradise, False Paradise, or something.
As you wish, sir.
So I just went one den.
Yes.
See how this goes. I really should save these replays more often than I do, because I'm extremely lazy. And I always get... Let's see here if he's going 2 den or what. Okay, so he's just going 1 den. A span, same as me. And you can tell that because, I mean, he could be hiding wolves, but you mostly can tell that just by the way he has only 2 wolves at this part of the map. If he was going 2 den, you'd see 3 wolves here, because the second wolf would show up with a buddy. So that's just something you should pay attention to. So one thing I'm kind of learning in Beast versus Beast, which is a pretty tricky matchup, is don't take engagements if you're outnumbered with wolves. There's no reason to. You only fight if you've got, you know, an advantage in wolves. And also, never stop building workers. So, learn something new every day. Let's see if we can't catch a wolf. No, we can't. Probably not. Let's see here. That's what you try to do in Wolf vs. Wolf. You try to, like, grab these wolves like this. Micro's not good enough. Now he's trying to grab a spare wolf here. I'm going to try to surround this one. Didn't get it.
Your orders.
He's going to try to scout me. I'm going to try to block him from scouting me. Oh, almost had him. Come on, baby. Come on, almost got him, almost got him. No, almost got him, almost got him. Got him. He's trapped. Alright. I think he's trapped. Yeah, he's got him. I'm gonna try to expand really fast. I don't know if this is good. Probably isn't. We're doing it anyway.
As you wish, sire.
Oh. So it looks like we're about equal on wolves there. Think about taking expanding castles like that. Oh, actually, I'm ahead of work. He's staking on 5 wolves there, and I am up at, what is it, 6 or 7? That means I can chase him across map. So the strategy I've been kind of copying from AC is you don't get dragons until you go up to like 4 houses, and then you just really you try to put a lot of pressure on wolves, and you get slightly later dragons, as opposed to more of a dragon rush. Because Wolf versus Wolf is very, like, dependent on Don't. I need 2 more dens. Also, I stopped production of my workers, which is a big mistake. I think that's one of the main problems I found in my play is I halt worker production when I really shouldn't be. Like, look at this. I'm not on the worker count. I should be here. I'm spending too much time microing my wolves, so I'm probably already a bit behind in worker count because of this. So that's pretty bad. But we do what we can. I'm gonna keep throwing down houses since I have all this extra cash because I've been macroing like a scrub. Should I get a tower here? Probably should, to be honest. Kill that wolf up there, run away. Gonna bring some workers to help me out here.
As you wish, sire.
Worker walk, save that worker, but I didn't save the other worker, which is a bit of a mistake. So I'm already pretty far behind in worker count here. Let's send 3 workers over here. Start my castle up. That castle's not the latest, but it's pretty late. But I think what I'm going to do, guys, is after I lose this game, I'm going to watch the replay for you guys. And hopefully we'll learn something together. And maybe it'll help you in your beast play. And this is probably a pretty good... what's the word? This is probably a pretty good example of beast versus beast. As you can see, the wolf versus wolf combat is very like... it's very momentum based. Like sometimes you have the wolf advantage, sometimes you don't have the wolf advantage. I should probably start my upgrades. I'm pretty sure he's going to be going for dragons because of the number of wolves he's building here. I know I'm building more wolves than he is, so he's probably ahead on the dragons, which is bad. And I'm tempted to throw down a tower here, and then I'll build my dragons here, because you need to protect your dragons from being spawn camped. I'm gonna throw down my dragon's lairs right here. I can take this fight, I believe. I believe I have more wolves than him, as long as my micro doesn't kill me around here. I think I have the wolf advantage, but I'm not sure. He doesn't have any upgrades yet. Keep building workers. I'm a little low at this base. Actually, we'll rally here, and then we'll rally here. I lost this fight. I thought I'd win it. Whatever. I'm not very good at counting the. I'm gonna send these guys up here to see if he's expanding. I'm gonna get speed first. Alright, we actually have 10 here, so I don't need any more there. I do need to spam wolves since he's just sending this pretty large attack here. As soon as these 3 wolves pop, I believe I'll have the wolf lead. As long as I don't, I'm gonna throw another house down. I'm gonna throw down my castle as well. He's definitely gonna be far ahead of me, and he's already got +1. Is that attack or armor? I don't even remember. Alright. I'm gonna throw down another, So yes, he's a bit ahead of me in
Certainly so.
I'm very far ahead in wolf count
Sir.
because he went for the earlier dragons.
Certainly.
Gotta make sure I keep, I need to throw this down.
As you wish.
So I'm gonna try to counterattack to his third base, which he's gonna be trying to take. And it looks like he's gonna use his dragons, although he's already up to 4 dragons, so that's pretty bad. I almost feel like throwing out another dragon lair, but I don't know if I can afford it. So he's counterattacking with his drag. I'm gonna catch these wolves. So the key is just keep building dragons, because dragons are so supply heavy that even if you're behind in dragons, you can catch up. And I'm also behind in upgrades, but I'm ahead in I think I can just DPS this down. But it's not worth it because I'm going to lose a lot of wolves. Yeah, see, the problem is I bought some time here, but unfortunately I lost a ton of wolves. Wolves aren't very expensive, but it's definitely it's not good to lose them, obviously. So I've got +1 at speed, so my dragons can escape now. I need a... I'm going to start sending some workers over here.
At once, sir.
I'm actually going to build two... no, I'm not going to build 2 towers. So I lost all my wolves. And I'm only up to 2 dragons. This game's over, guys. I think I'm pretty much dead at this point. Fortunately, because he's already up to 4 dragons, probably 5 now. And not much I can do about it. He's also ahead in upgrades. Oh yeah, he's up to 6. Alright, I need to commit with all my forces to try to protect this base. Now I just gotta run. He's already up to +2 attack. My +2 attack's pretty far away. Darn, darn, darn. So, where did this game go wrong? He was able to get that castle up a little faster and I was not able to punish it. And I also went for a bit of a more heavy wolf game, so you need to do damage if you're going for that many wolves. I also stopped building workers for a period of time, which you just can't do. I'm gonna counterattack with these wolves, see if I can kill something or other. So he had 6 dragons, I only have 5. And again, I'm just getting +1 attack there. So, and I'm not gonna be able to afford +3, which he probably has on the way. The advantage of having speed is it's hard for his dragons to chase yours. I'm also supply blocked. That was a mistake on my part again. And so there you guys have kind of a taste of beast versus beast. It's basically, it's got 2 stages. You got your wolf stage and then you got your dragon stage. Should have gotten 3 dens. Just gonna load that replay. And we'll kind of try to figure out what went wrong this game. Besides my horrendous macro, which, you know, is what it is. So he goes for the exact same build as me. Castle is at the same time. We'll look at the units time because this is super important. Just look at that worker count and the wolf count. I didn't transfer workers as fast as he did, so I think that's a bit of a mistake, but I don't think it matters too much in the long run. Usually I like to transfer, I think you transfer 4 over, so you get like 5 on each side. or six up here, 5 down here. That's whatever. But as you can see, we're both keeping up basically identical builds here. And then I get a slight advantage when I kill this wolf. And I see I'm up to 7 versus 5. See, I need to be counterattacking right now with this advantage. The problem is, as you can see, he just keeps building wolves out of this one wolf den. So even though... So yeah, we actually... As you can see, this game is super even. He's getting his expansion like just slightly faster than mine. But other than that, we're very similar. He's starting down that second den a bit faster. I'm actually going for a house. And as you can see, he's starting his... let's slow this down for a minute, because this is a very important part of the game. I'm at 7 versus 6 wolves, but with workers he can hold this. He starts his Dragon's Lair at 5 minutes, roughly. A little before 5. So keep that in mind. And he's also pulled ahead 1 worker on my production. As you can see here, I'm not building anything out of these 2 castles, so I'm falling behind in workers. And that's pretty important, actually. I missed basically, I think, 1 cycle of production there. So, that's why you have this worker disparity, which is quickly growing. I built this extra house, but I forgot my dens were late. I should have got a second den much sooner if I wanted to go for this heavy wolf pressure onto his third. So I basically messed up the build in that respect. I built this house when I should have gotten a den sooner and produced wolves, because I knew I wanted the supply for the wolves, but by the time these dens tick in, it's a little too late because his castle's already going down. And as you can see again, I actually have caught up a little bit in the worker count, but then this is bad for me. He kills, I think, 2 workers here, and then I still don't start my my castle until it's just way too low. And my castle should be started far sooner than this. So, bit of poor play there from me. And I think I'll lose another worker here, yeah. And if you look at the income, he's been mining fully off this base, so he's actually ahead 500 in gold, even though the worker counts were fairly even for a while. He's ahead about 3 workers. But you can see just the way he transferred the workers better, and didn't have to worry about losing them at his third, gives him this much better gold count. He's also up 2 wolves in the units lost tab. And I'm down 500 gold, which is, you know, that's your 2 wolf, the 2 And then this fight was bad. I misjudged it. This surround down here is bad. So he's already got his I probably shouldn't have gone for speed first either. Probably +2 then speed would be better. So the worker count's pretty fine. I wasn't as far behind as I thought I was on the worker counts. I think I should have thrown down probably a third Dragon Slayers, perhaps. So let's see. If you look at the supply, he's at 68 of 70. I'm at 53 of 70. And just the lateness of my fortress is just the main mistake I made here. This fortress should be about 2 minutes sooner. Because and it's also the production cycles, because you can't afford that many Dragon's Lairs. You usually want to have 2, so that limits how fast you can produce dragons. And right now, Beast versus Beast seems to be all about the dragons. It's basically back to the old dragon versus dragon days, because towers and wall-offs make it so that it's hard for wolves to do a whole lot of damage unless you really commit early. And I mean, even though I have a nice wolf lead, there's nothing I can't really pull that much off with it, especially with my poor micro. So it's basically game over from this point. I have a good solid worker lead, and I'm not that far behind, but again, it just all comes down to those dragons being behind. Now he can sit here, harass my workers. This is probably a bit of a mistake on my part, losing all these wolves, because these wolves are my map control. So I thought he would try to, like, if I was playing, I probably would have used the dragons to try to kill workers. But he decides just to kill the army, which, in hindsight, I guess is the correct decision, because I basically lose 20 wolves there. And I don't want to be rebuilding those wolves anyway. So that gives him basically ground control. And at this point, he just gets up to this 6 dragon number, and I'm only having 3 with 2 more scarcely coming out, and he's still got more coming as well. As soon as this castle finishes. So. Dragon versus, and he's also, yeah, I got those +2 upgrades. Alright, anyway. Hope you guys learned a little bit about Beast versus Beast from this game. I don't know how long this video is, I hope it's not too long, but if you learned something, hope you enjoyed it. And I'll catch you later.